I grabbed a few verses from both sections 37, 38, which there's just some doctrine thrown in here, like introductions to these sections where Christ is kind of introducing himself and talking about himself. And I just thought they were beautiful verses here. Thus saith the Lord your God, even Jesus Christ, the great I am, Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end, the same which looked upon the wide expanse of eternity, and all the seraphic, let's say angelic hosts of heaven before the world was made, the same which knoweth all things, for all things are present before my eyes, and in the same which spake, and the world was made, and all things came by me. I titled the slide, Eternal is my name, because he's referring to himself in all these different phrases, all these different terms and capacities. And I really just felt the doctrine of the eternal round jumping off here.
Yeah.
And that all of these different ways he's identifying himself, like the great I am, Alpha and Omega, beginning and end, the same that was and is, which knoweth all things, for all things are present. Like these are eternal round terms. Like these are holy order of the holy priesthood after the order of the Son titles, where we can look and really, if as we ponder on these names and these titles, we can really start to see a vision of how God, the hand of God, moves through the eternities, and how the priesthood is the core mechanism that promotes light and truth from eternity to eternity. From Adam to Adam, you could say, how it's cyclical and it repeats, and it how does it propagate through the holy order of the priesthood, the beginning and the end? It's the same. The mechanism's always the same. The process is always the same. It might look a little different each time, but the order is the same. And that is the mechanism by which God sees all and knows all, because his ways are the same from eternity to eternity. He cannot be frustrated. And it's just, there's a lot of perspective to be gained there. And the more you start to have eyes to see these things, to comprehend these things, the more you see these are not mystical or magical concepts, but they are in fact very plain and precious, and are very relatable to you and me now and our role in the order of the priesthood. Like, we are participating in these very same concepts, and for the most part we are recipients of of such, but we're being called to be active participants in it.
I love as well how this is he's speaking very much kind of as the Father in these verses, and that makes perfect sense, because at this point where he now has essentially assumed the role of the Father. I think some of the verses we'll talk about here in a minute we'll just kind of confirm this, but kind of just speaking as the Father of all. Because why? Because this is the inheritance he has earned. This is the right and privilege he has received from the Father, right? He now truly has become one with the Father. He is now the Father as well, through his righteousness and the fulfillment of not only the atonement, but taking up, receiving the keys of resurrection, and having now received that perfected, glorified, exalted body after everything else that he did. I love just how that kind of foreshadows Christ now as also the Father of the righteous, those who choose to be sealed to him. It's so beautiful. Like, we don't talk about that enough in the gospel and in the church.
Thank you for watching. If you found this content spiritually enlightening, please like, comment, and subscribe.
Like the gospel, these little things make all the difference, and it helps the algorithm push out better content for everyone to enjoy on YouTube.